Uh, these are all very good. These are very good movies. These are very good movies. You know, everyone likes every single one of these movies. Every single one of them. These movies are great. Alright, let's just get this over with. Saving this guy for last. Well, I'll be back. I'm back. Alright, so that took longer than I expected, so let's just get over with this. Oh, these are very great movies. They're very, very great movies. See, you got this one, the best movie of all time, another good movie, another, yeah, very good movies. Very good movies. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, where should I begin? Ah, shit. Where should I begin? Hello, train, not same old. I don't know if you're still here. Oh my god, I was gone for 8 minutes, bruh. I did not expect it to be that long. I don't know if you guys are still here. You probably aren't, but let's just get over with this. Alright, so I'm saving this one for last. Should I start? Probably here. Probably here. Movie is shit. This movie's shit. It is dog shit. Okay. What's up, Kyle? Or Kerpley? So first of all, should I begin with this movie? Where should I begin? Was there a villain? Oh yeah, first of all, this movie was so overhyped, I gotta say. It was so overhyped for such a bad movie. And oh wait, I remember Will Smith saying something about, "Oh, what? We're some kind of Suicide Squad." That just, I literally just, how, I don't know. I don't really want to say cringe, but it just felt very corny. I don't know. It just felt very I don't know, just forced. And Joker in this movie is just a deranged pedophile. Uh, hell, Lex Luthor and BVS was a better Joker than, what is it? The Joker in the Suicide Squad movie. Yeah. What else? I actually don't really remember this movie very well. Yeah, that's part of the problem. Is that the actor's name? I think, yeah, Jared Leto. I feel like he's a good actor, but not a good Joker. You know, I don't know if it was just because of the script he was given, but yeah, Suicide Squad's going there. Hmm. Shazam. Hmm. Put in good. Well, I felt like with this movie, and this movie was very good because, uh, it's pretty much self-aware that it's just like it's very fun because like I don't really know how like it's a good movie. Like it's a good movie. It feels more like a Marvel movie, but I'm saying that's what makes it a good movie. Cause some Marvel movies are kind of shit. Shazam is just what? First of all, like the thing I don't like about the movie is just like I felt like it's not really a big deal, but I don't really like when it's fine. It's like more of a nitpick, but like I hated when everyone just turned into a superhero because I felt like the actors for them were so bad, like the adult versions of them. Or like I don't know, they felt really bad. But that's like the only thing I think about that's bad about that movie. Everything else is good with that movie, and yeah, it's very fun. What's next? Wonder Woman 1. Uh, put a decent. I felt like the first, like, I hated, like, the last, like, part of the movie where, like, the villain just comes out of nowhere, Ares. Like, I felt like that just destroyed the. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I felt like that just destroyed the whole point of the movie. And yeah, I felt like the movie's just basically bipolar if it was a movie. So, like the first two, what is it? It's called act. Yeah, the first two acts I think were the best part of the movie, but then the third act just like didn't make sense. It just and also the actor for Wonder Woman, she is so bad. I don't know. I don't like the actor for her. She just fucking like a good example is when in this movie right here. I know it's not part of this movie, but I remember when Superman turned bad or something. I don't fucking remember. I don't know why, but I think he said like Kal-El no or some shit. I don't know. It was so fucking bad. I can't wait to talk about this movie, but I'm saving it for last. Yeah, the first two acts were good, but then like the third act just completely destroys the point of the first two. I'm not really gonna spoil it, but yeah. Okay, next movie. Wonder Woman 1984. You know what? Okay, so this movie is just bad because it doesn't really care about the continuity with the other films. Like all of a sudden, like Wonder Woman can fly and shit, and then everyone's been affected by wishes, which doesn't make sense because everyone and like the movies are based in like movies based in like the 80s, and everyone seems normal in the modern day, which doesn't make sense. Like everyone's like surprised like Superman exists and shit, but then like they don't like what? I'm confused. It's just and not only that, everyone I hate this is like the worst acting from like the actor for Wonder Woman in this is like she shows like the worst acting in this movie ever. The villain is just so bad. It's just I don't know. The plot is just boring. So many plot holes. It's so I don't know. It just I don't even remember it that much. I literally watched it like the other day and I just forgot about it. But it's so stupid. It feels like a movie from the 80s. Like I just realized this movie is based off the 80s. Like mm, mm. Oh yeah, another thing. Apparently Trevor, I think his name is or not Trevor, is it Steve, whatever, like can only inhabit what is it? Other people's bodies, but people can just create nukes out of nowhere, I guess. Like, doesn't make any sense. Okay, next movie. Birds of Prey. I don't know. Should just change this to meh or I'm bad spelling. Okay. So I felt like this movie was meant to be like how Deadpool is to Marvel. Wait, hold on. There you go, it's fixed. But like the actor for Harley Quinn's good. She actually feels like the Harley Quinn character, and just like how Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man and Hugh Jackman is Wolverine and stuff like that. Like basically, the actor is the character, is what I'm saying. But felt like besides that, everything else for me is forgettable. I don't know. It's the main thing about these movies. Some of them are just really bad, that they're laughable and you can actually enjoy, or they're boring, or they're both. I don't know. Alright, next movie. Aquaman. Felt like this movie's just so stupid, but I guess that's why people enjoy it. Uh, but, it has like, it's so by the books, but like, not, it's just like so cliched and everything, but like, the people who make the movie know that. Like, you see that with like Arthur's character. I think, yeah, Aquaman's name is Arthur, right? Just saw the yeah. I actually forgot I had that. That's like the only like AFK thing I have. The it's like one of those. I don't know. Like the villain in the movie. Not Black Manta, the other villain. What's his name? Something about his brother or something. He's so like he doesn't take himself seriously, like in the movie. So So I think it's like a pretty decent movie. So I'm just gonna put this in here. Read this here, actually. Which one should I do next? Do not Man of Steel. Yeah, I'm gonna do Man of Steel. Okay. Over time, I grew to like this movie more. I would used to think it was like mediocre to decent, or good. I'm actually not too sure where to put this. What this at? I think this is the best DCEU movie. Cause, well, I'm just gonna say what I don't like. First of all, I hate the gray. Like, there's like a tone in the movie, like on what's it called? Like like an overlay on the movie. It's just like shows this gray everywhere. What? Oh yeah, I hated that. The flashbacks to just happen in the middle of the movie, and then why can't you just have that at the beginning of the movie, or like near the beginning now? Because then I just completely forget what happens with what is it? I completely forget what's happening with the plot at that time. So I feel like they could just like move it somewhere else. Oh yeah, Krypton also looked like shit. Like it looked like something from like a Transformers film or some shit. It looked like shit, but I really like Zod. I think he's a good villain. Actually, I think he's the only villain that's good in this entire universe. I actually don't really remember any of them. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good movie. And yeah, alright, this brings us to Batman v Superman. Okay. So I watched the Ultimate Edition of the film with like an extra 30 minutes. So, I don't know. I think should be around. I don't know. I used to would think it's garbage, but oh yeah, First of all, I don't like Lex Luthor in this film. He could have been anyone else, but like he acts like the Joker. He acts like a better Joker than the one Suicide Squad, and he doesn't even act like Lex Luthor at all. I mean, like his motivations are like Lex Luthor, but like his actual, like he acts like a psychopath, basically, like the Joker. But I would say, okay, so I would say like the original version would be mediocre, but Ultimate Edition, I think it's decent. It still has its problems. Like I never liked Wonder Woman in any of these movies. I also don't like Lex Luthor. And the CGI for Doomsday, I just said Doomsday. Doomsday is shit. And oh yeah, the Martha scene is so shit. I don't like. No, well, no one likes the Martha scene, but but I do like Ben Affleck's Batman. I like that. Henry Cavill, he's a good Superman, but he's such a boring actor. He's not like a bad actor. I don't know. He's a good actor and a bad act. He's not a bad actor. He's just. I feel he feels like an actual Superman character, but like he's so fucking boring too. Sometimes. I don't know. All right. This is going to the Josh Lee category. I don't remember a single good thing from this movie. What is good about this movie? First of all, one of the things I hate about this movie is that the Flash is just annoying. And also Ben Affleck's Batman is just completely ruined here. He acts like a dumbass. He acts like the jokester funny guy. Like, they could have made this movie so good, but how could you fuck it up this badly? Like, this was made by the same guy. I think he made Avengers. The first Avengers, yeah. I know like some stuff happened in the background with like the production and everything, but none of it needed it to happen because, well, apparently they had a movie, right? They had a movie, and then like the original person was gonna make the movie, Zack Snyder, just like stopped working on it because something, and they just completely changed the film. And that's what the Snyder Cut is. Yeah. So, I don't like any of the characters in this movie. I don't like the plot. I don't like the villain. I don't like. This is probably like. This is the worst superhero movie I've ever seen. This is probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Okay. I can't decide if it's either Wonder Woman 84 or this movie, but the first thing I hate about this movie is how bad. This is the worst of the worst. Besides Wonder Woman 84, this is the worst. Actually, no. This is the worst acting I've seen from the Wonder Woman actor by far. Ben Affleck is as Batman in this movie is so shit. He's treated as a joke. What is even the point of him being there? Like, he does nothing. Like, he gets the team together or something. The Flash is just. He is just so obnoxious. I think there's like some. Like, the thing about like comic relief characters is that they're either. They either land or they don't stick. There's no in between. I just can't speak right now. I'm just thinking about this movie. There's no middle ground. Like, they're either funny or they're just obnoxious or annoying. And you already know that the Flash is the funniest person ever in this movie. Like, that brunch joke, it's probably the best joke I ever heard. Actually, I think that's the only thing I remember that movie because it was so shit. Like, I think he said, like, what is brunch? You stand in line for essentially, oh my god, I just got tumors. Holy shit. How long have I been ranting about this movie? I only touched like 2 characters in this movie. What is even the point of like the villain in this movie? He's so bad as a villain. He's not even threatening in any way. He's not a good character. I don't remember what his motivation is. He wants some like boxes for his mother or some shit. I don't know. This is just basically the Avengers on a budget. Actually, wait. They had like a decent budget. How? They literally just used like I think $200 or $300 million. I don't know how much they had, but they put so much money in this movie, and they lost so much money because no one went to see it because it's so shit. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little comparison to the first Avengers and this movie. Oh yeah, this movie also failed because this movie came out like around when Avengers: Infinity War came out, and everyone was seeing that. Yeah. Basically, in a nutshell, plot is, Batman goes and says we need to go get a team or some shit because some evil's coming. I think that is it, or he just does it because he thinks some evil's coming. I don't know. And then he like calls Wonder Woman to find people who was find people who need. No, I'm. He needs to find people with like powers to. What is it? To form the Avenger, not the League, the Justice League, and then they do that. I think they fight. I think his name's Steppenwolf. Yeah, they fight Steppenwolf. What kind of dumbass name is that, Steppenwolf? Hold on. Yeah, they fight off Steppenwolf, then I don't remember if they won or not. I don't think it matters. Then they go back and try and look for like the other boxes or some shit. Then, I don't know. I hate how the characters interact in this movie as well. Like, how can you fuck up with this movie so badly? Every single part of this movie is so shit. How? Like, how? How? I don't know. What is a good thing about this movie? I think the costumes are good. Besides, I think they're pretty good. I hate like some of the CGI costumes though. They look so shit. Oh yeah, there's another thing. Everything, most of these movies have shit CGI. It's so bad. Like, and they have such a huge budget for it, so I don't get why it's so bad. Especially this movie. This had like $200 million. And I'm pretty sure the Iron Man movie had less money put into that movie, yet the CGI is better in that film. Huh? Oh yeah, Henry Cavill's mustache. That was so fun. Okay, as soon as I watched this movie in the theater, I already that movie's gonna be shit. As soon as I see the first scene where like the kid is like recording on his phone, and like I knew there was something off about it, but I didn't know what it was. So, but then I found out later. I'm just gonna drink some water. I need. He had a mustache, and then because he was like filming 2 movies at once. So, yeah. It just like baffles me. How wrong can you make this movie? It's every single part. Like, what's one good scene? There's gotta be one good scene. Alright, I'm done with this.